Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back if you've been here before, and if you're new here, please subscribe. So my name is Kira and I usually talk about all things career, business and finance for women, but today I'm going to talk to you about my post-lockdown Pennies haul. I firstly want to just talk about the experience itself. So going to Pennies, if anyone is not from Ireland here, Pennies is essentially Primark. It actually was called Pennies at the very start and Primark just became another thing in itself, but in Ireland it has always stayed as Pennies. I did venture into one of the shops in Dublin. I was kind of disappointed and then also kind of happy with the experience in certain ways. So in the ways that I was happy, basically I wasn't queuing for that long, even though the queue looks super long. Actually, because they've got distance between each person, you can cut that queue in half really. I was only queuing for about 15 minutes, so it was actually absolutely fine. I really thought I was going to be there for an hour or more. I actually got myself a coffee, and by the time I'd finished my coffee, I was at the front door. So it was perfect in that sense. In the ways that I was disappointed, I felt like the stock that was there was maybe not the normal stock that I would see in Pennies. I felt like it was all very much basics. They didn't have much summer specific stuff, obviously even spring stuff. I usually like to wear colors like this, like really bright, and really I could only find kind of black and white things, beige. There just wasn't much fun in the selection that was there. Now, caveat on that is that I did go at 3 p.m. on a Saturday and it had already been open for about a week before that, so potentially I've just missed all the fun stuff, but regardless it was still really good to be able to get the basics, and the stuff that I did get I'm super happy with. So this is just the first part to this haul. I do have a homeware haul as well. This is just the fashion that we're going to be talking about for the moment, so if you're interested in homeware, make sure you go on to my next video afterwards and you'll get to see all the good bits that I got there. So yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm just gonna go through the accessories first. That's just my receipt. Ooh. So the first thing that I got that I'd like to share is these pair of sandals. So these are just a black pair of normal kind of sandals. They've got a thick enough heel. It's high enough, I think, for me. I'm only 5'2", so I do like a bit of a higher heel. I used to wear kind of the 6 inches, but now I just can't. My feet go nuts in them. They've got a small strap here, which I thought was very elegant looking, as well as the kind of skinnier strap here and a gold buckle. They didn't look like they were too high or too arched or anything, so I really think they are going to be comfortable. They've got a leather insole, and yeah, I just thought they're kind of perfect and go with everything, and I thought, like, why not? They were €14. I actually get them in a size 40, so I'm usually a size 6, so big feet, small person, but anyway, so that's those ones. I was really happy with those. The next thing I got, I'll just get rid of the boring stuff first. So I got a pair of socks, yeah, made with sustainable cotton. I've noticed Pennies is kind of going this more sustainable route. I got a pair of sunglasses. So I would love a pair of Ray-Bans, to be honest, but I do not trust myself with sunglasses at all. They will get lost, they will get left in a taxi, or they'll get broken, and that's it. So these are €3 from Pennies, and you can't really go wrong with them. Like, I think they're fine, and like, just to throw on with an outfit, or you know, go to a barbecue with them or whatever, like, you really can't be going wrong with them. So I think that they were perfect for €3. I'm gonna hold on to them. Continuing on with the boring stuff, I got some clips, which are handy just to have, and I got the 2-pack of my favourite deodorant. I'm also cycling a bit more at the moment, and I found that my hair gets in my face. I need sunglasses or something, and I don't really want to wear sunglasses because I'm scared that it's going to kind of reduce my vision and things like that. So I got this white cap. It's super white, like, it's not going to last very long, I know that, but I did really like the look of it, and I just liked that it was, you know, so plain and basic, and no brand, no nothing, just throw it on, keep it by the keys and just grab it whenever I need it. So very happy with that one. So I think this is the last one of my accessories. So I got 2 packs of these blender sponges. So I used to use beauty blenders all the time. They're like 16 or 18 euro or something like that at the moment to buy them in Ireland. They're a little bit cheaper in the States, but like, they're so expensive for a sponge. And these are just as good. Honestly, I don't notice the difference. I would never ever go back to paying, say, 16 euro for a sponge, because this pink one here literally does the job of it, and it's 90 cent. It's 180 for 2 and 90 cent. Beauty blender, even if it is slightly better, it's certainly not 16 times better, you know, like, it just doesn't make sense. The little kind of fatter bottom one here, that also expands and gets a lot softer, but I do find it's a bit harder than the normal kind of beauty blender shape. I'd say for this one, makeup would go on a little bit heavier, to be honest. Yeah, I would just say try them out. If you're using a beauty blender and you are die-hard like addict to it and you need to always have a beauty blender, I'd still say just try this, because to be honest, as I said, it's not 16 times better. It's well worth a try for 180, and if you hate it, you hate it, but overall I think that they're fantastic. Okay, get on to the clothes. So I'm just going to pull these out. Okay, you can't go into Penneys and not get a black strappy tank top. It's just the rule. So I did get a black strappy tank top. Unfortunately, they didn't have it in a size small. They only had it in a medium. I usually, for reference, am a size 10-ish. 8 to 10 on the top and then 10 to 12 on the bottom probably. I've just pear-shaped for sure. So I got this in a medium, not ideal because that is a 12 to 14 and I would usually be the size small, which is a 10 to 12. But you know what, it's fine. I think it's going to be a bit loose, but that's grand. It doesn't need to be tight, especially for the summer. It might be nicer to have it a bit looser. And I'm planning to wear it with a couple of these outfits and a couple of these other bits that I picked up as well. I got this blue one. So I just thought it was a really nice blue. It was a really nice baby blue. Again, no size small, size medium, but that's fine. I think I'm going to be happy enough to wear it a bit looser, especially in the hotter weather. So I was planning to actually get this and wear this with this cardigan here, which is just an open top. It's only got one button at the top here. I've kind of seen people wear things like this and there's no hem, there's no nothing. It's just really, really simple. And I got this in a size small, so yeah, 10 to 12. And it's just really good for the summer, really, really light. Airy, pretty, you know, you have a tank top with this and maybe some high-waisted jeans or maybe a little bit of a crop and it's going to look gorgeous. So I was really, really happy with that. And I thought with this blue underneath it might be nice, or a black or whatever I want. So I'm really happy with that. And I got it in the black, as I mentioned. You probably can't see that one as well, but essentially, yeah, just a little clip at the top here in a size small and nothing fancy, nothing anything, but I just thought it was super cute to throw on over any kind of outfit that you want over the summer. So yeah, really happy. Now the next thing, I hope you can actually see it because it is just looks like a black jumper there, doesn't it? But actually it's got this really, really nice kind of detail at the end that's holes. I got this in a medium just because I wanted a little bit flowier, but essentially, yeah, it's kind of got this like waved material at the end where there's a few holes in it. It just looks really pretty. I think it's like something that you'd really see in Zara or something. Yeah, I'm just loving it. And it says made using recycled materials. Again, I think Penneys is moving towards that, just making themselves a little bit more sustainable, which is good. It was €12 and I just thought it was really pretty. Again, just to throw over like a pair of jeans or, you know, a skirt or some white jeans or whatever. Like really, really looking forward to wearing this one. I'm very, very happy with this. So, and then the last thing that I got was this white shirt. So this white shirt I wasn't sure about, to be honest. I was really in the shirt section for quite a while because I was like, surely there's something that I like here. And I love this material where it's basically a little bit poked. So I don't know what it's called, to be honest, but it's got little embroidered pieces of fabric into it, which makes it look kind of like polka dots, but it's just they're just white little kind of sticky out bits, and I absolutely love it. I love that it had the turtle shell buttons, which I thought was really cool. I loved the little collar detail, and to be honest, my plan for this is that I'll either have it tucked up like this with a few buttons open here. I got it in a size 10, by the way, and it is €9. And I'm gonna roll up the sleeves up to my elbows and basically have it look like kind of an overshirt more so than just a shirt on its own. And with blue jeans and some white runners or something like that, or maybe some boots or sandals, I think it'll look really, really nice at any kind of the summer barbecues that we'll hopefully get now over summer. So I'll have to try it on properly and make sure that what in my mind it looks like what it does, but overall super happy with it. And like €9, you can't really again be going anywhere else, so delighted. And I thought it was just a little bit fancier looking. That's my whole thing with Penneys, is I don't want it to look cheap, but I want the good value, you know. I think that's the same for everyone. So that's it. So that's my whole haul, I think. Yeah, that's it for the fashion. So I did do a homeware haul as well, and if you're more interested in that, definitely go over to my next video and check that out. I hope you enjoyed this haul. As I said, it was just very basic. It was kind of the bits that you get when you go into Penneys, but I'm really happy that it is back open. I'm delighted with the experience I got. Thanks so much to all the people in Penneys who were so friendly, so nice, and like that's a stressful situation for them. So, and for them to all be in such good form and so helpful and so good, like really, really big kudos to them. Yeah, it feels a little bit like normal now, so I'm just delighted that we, you know, are getting that sense of normality back. I really felt like it's kind of weird when it's like, was there a pandemic? Was there not? There was, but anyway, it's fine. I think that it's feeling more like normal every day now, so delighted. But yeah, if you've been to Penneys, you made the brave journey towards one of your local Penneys, how was your experience? What did you find? Did you get anything really nice? Do you recommend that we look out for anything else? Did I miss all the cool stuff? Because I really do love these kind of things. Like, I love bright colours, not just white and black, but I didn't see anything that I liked, so it was a bit disappointing, especially for summer, but that was grand. Like, to be honest, it was a really nice day out anyway. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you've been, if you want to go, if you're planning to go, whatever your story is, and I will see you in my next one, or see you in the homeware haul. Go and watch that one next. Okay, bye, see you.